Hello students. Today again we are going to study numerical questions on resistors in series and parallel. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. I have golden guide before me. I am taking the question from golden guide. The diagram is given like this. 3 volt and switch. Here it is 3 volt battery. 3 volt. There is a switch here, and they have given one more resistance. One more resistor is connected here, and it's like this. There is an ammeter here. A. Positive terminal of the battery must be connected to the positive terminal of the ammeter and negative terminal to the negative. 10 ohm and 15 ohm. This is 10 ohm resistance and this is 15 ohm resistance. This question, the golden guide says that this question was asked in CBSE board exam, in the previous board exam. The first question is, state the type of combination of two resistors in the circuit. What type of combination is this, series or parallel? So it is parallel combination. Why? Because if the current is coming from here, it will get divided into two branches. Some current will go here through 10 ohm resistance and the other remaining current will pass through 15 ohm resistance. So the current is divided into two branches. That's why these two branches are in parallel. What is the second question? How much current is flowing through 10 ohm resistance? Yes. How much current is flowing through 10 ohm resistance? It's a very good question. How much current is flowing through 10 ohm resistance? We know that the total current supplied by the battery is I. The current will be divided into two branches. Let us suppose current I1 will pass through 10 ohm resistance and current I2 will pass through 15 ohm resistance, and total current I is equal to I1 plus I2. Total current is I1 plus I2. Some current is going here. What do you think? More current will pass through 10 ohm or 15 ohm? So more current will pass through 10 ohm resistance, because resistance is low, current will be more. So we know I1 will be greater than I2. Let us now try to find out the total current supplied by the cell, battery. Let us find out. So what is the formula to calculate current? We can apply Ohm's law. It will be V is equal to I into R. So V upon R is equal to I. If you want to calculate I, before calculating I1, we must calculate I also. There is another sub question also. How much current will flow through 15 ohm resistance? The question is the same, and it says how much current will flow through 15 ohm resistor. So we have to find I1 and I2, and if we find I1 and I2, it means we have found I. So it is V by R, and how much is R? Total resistance. Let us find out. Total resistance 1 upon R parallel is 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Let us give the name R1 to this one and R2 to this one. We can give any name. So it will be 1 upon R parallel. Total resistance of parallel combination will be 1 upon R parallel. This one is 10 ohm plus this one is 15 ohm. Now how do you solve it? Do cross multiplication. 15 ones are 15 plus 10 ones are 10 divided by 10 into 15 means 150. So 1 upon Rp will be 15 plus 10, 25 by 150. Do its reciprocal. Rp will be 150 by 25 and Rp will be 6 ohms. Rp is 6 ohms. Means if these two resistors are in parallel, they give us 6 ohm overall. It is as if there is a single resistor of 6 ohm resistance. Understood? Now after that, total current. So therefore voltage is 3 volt and this resistance is 6 ohm. So current will be I is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5 ampere. So how much total current is obtained? 0.5 ampere. Now we want to find out how much current will pass through 10 ohm resistance. How much current will pass through 10 ohm resistance. So we will apply Ohm's law here. In parallel combination, the voltage always remains the same. In parallel combination, there the voltage across 10 ohm resistance will be the voltage across 15 ohm resistance, and their voltage will be equal to the voltage of the battery, because in parallel combination voltage will be 3 volt here and 3 volt here. So we will apply Ohm's law. Ohm's law says V is equal to I into R, but here it is R1 and the current is I1. If the resistance is more, current will be less. If the resistance is more, current will be less. If the resistance is less, the current will be more, but voltage remains the same. So V is equal to I1 R1, or we can write V is equal to I2 R2. Whether it is I2 or R2, voltage will be 3 volt, or whether it is I1 into R1, voltage will be the same, 3 volt. So voltage is 3 volt. I1 we have to find, and how much is R1? 10 ohm. So 3 by 10 is equal to I1. So I1 will be 0.3 amperes. So how much current will flow through this resistor? 0.3 ampere. And how much will flow through 15 ohm resistance? 0.2 amperes, because the total current is 0.5 amperes. So here we will write 0.3 ampere current will flow through. Current will flow through 10 ohm resistor, and 0.2 ampere current will flow through 15 ohm resistor. This is our answer. Pause the video and note it down. If there is any doubt, any difficulty, you can ask the question on WhatsApp. I have a small board. I will solve it quickly and send the video to you, so that your doubts will be clarified as soon as you ask. Okay, let us proceed to the next question. The next question is, what question is this? Alright. Find the currents through 10 ohm and 20 ohm resistor. Find the current. A similar question which was asked in CBSE 2013 board exam. I am going to erase it. A similar question was asked in CBSE 2013 board exam. See, it was asked in CBSE 2013 board exam. And what is the question? They have given a diagram. They have given a diagram like this, and there are two resistors in parallel, and here they have connected the ammeter. 10 ohm and 20 ohm. This is 10 ohm and this is 20 ohm. What can you find out the direction of the current? Can you put an arrow over it? Which direction should the arrow follow? Towards from right to left or from left to right? The direction of the current will be like this. Ask me why. Because they have given positive terminal of the ammeter here, it means the positive terminal of the battery also must be here. Since the positive terminal of the battery is here, the current will flow from positive to negative, conventional current. Okay, and what? Find the currents through 10 ohm and 20 ohm resistor. Where is the voltage? What is the current? Find. Figure given below shows a part of an electric circuit. The reading of the ammeter is 3 ampere. Okay, alright. The reading of the ammeter is 3 amperes. Okay, the hint is already given. Find the current passing through Find the current passing through 10 ohm resistor. This is the question. This was asked in CBSE 2013 board exam. The reading of the ammeter is 3 ampere. Find the current passing through 10 ohm resistor. So let us solve. How much is the total value? And what else is given? The reading of the ammeter is 30 ampere. Find the currents through 10 ohm. Voltage is not given. Alright. So let us suppose this is R1 and this is R2. We have to calculate the current passing through. They are connected in parallel. R1 and R2 are in parallel. So we will write 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. So it will be 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 20. And this will be Rp is equal to 20 plus 1, 30, and this will be 200. One upon Rp is equal to 200 by 3. Sorry, Rp will be 200 by 3 ohms. This is parallel combination. Question seems to be incomplete. Find current through 10 ohm resistor. They should have given the value of this resistance also. These two have become 200 by 3. Let us suppose this is 20 ohm. Actually the question is wrong. The question is incomplete. Here they should have given some value. Let us call it R3. Let us suppose this is 20 ohm. Now these two 10 and 20 give us 200 by 30. So this is Rp is equal to 20 by 3. Rp is 20 by 3. Now these two become 20 by 3 and this is 20 ohms. So RS, these two resistors connected together give us, the diagram will be like this. This is 20 ohm R3 and R1 and R2 together will give us 20 by 3 ohm resistance, and we will give the name RP to it because both are in parallel and their value, resultant value is 20 by 3. Now RS is R3 plus RP. So R3 plus RP will be, how much is R3? 20 ohm plus RP will be 20 by 3. So it becomes 60 plus 2, 80 by 3. 80 by 3 ohm. This is the total resistance. And voltage V is equal to IR. So voltage is 80 by 3 into current is 3 amperes into this is 80 by 3. So that will be, voltage will be 80 ohm. Too large a voltage. Let us solve further, let us see. We have taken values on our own. If voltage is 80, current is given, voltage is 80 and these two are in parallel. So they will make 20 and 10. We will find out voltage spent here. So V will be equal to, the question is incomplete actually, they have not given the complete question. And one is, it is incomplete. The question is incomplete and they have not given this value. We have found the value and it should be 20 ohms. So if it is 20 ohms, what will it be? 20, and this 1 by Rp will be 2 by 20. Rp will be 10 ohms. If Rp is 10 ohms, then Rs will be 20 ohm plus 10 ohm will be 30 ohms. This is Rs. V is equal to I into R. So V is, I is given to be 3 and resistance is 30. So this will be 90 volts. The voltage is 90 volts. And out of this 90 volt, we have to find how much voltage will be spent here and how much voltage will be spent here. So here it will be V is equal to I into V1 is equal to I into R1. How much is the current? 3 ampere and voltage is 20 ohms and that gives us 60 volt. V1. 60 volt is spent here and 30 volt will be spent there. Are you following the explanation? See, these two are connected in parallel. How much they will give us? 20 are connected in parallel. So we will get 10 ohms. So it will be, here we will get Rp is equal to 10 ohm. Understood? Now they are connected. Let us suppose I will make a diagram for you. Let us suppose this is a battery. This is a switch and we have to find the voltage of the battery. The current is like this. The current is like this. Now, voltage supplied by the battery will be spent, some voltage will be spent here and some voltage will be spent here. What is the total voltage of the battery? 90 volt we have found. How have we found? We have found the total resistance. So this is 20 is 10 and this is 20. Then 20 and 10 are in series. So they give us 30. Total resistance is 30 and total current is 3 amperes. Given, it is given here. The ammeter reading is 3 ampere. So the current I is given to be, the current is 3 ampere and the resistance is 30 volts. So that gives us voltage and the voltage has come to be 90 volt. Since the voltage is 90 volt, out of 90 voltage, some voltage will be spent here and some voltage will be spent here. It is 20. Now how do we find? Again we will apply Ohm's law. V1 is equal to I into R1. I into R1 will be 3 into resistance is 20 volts, so it will be 60 volt. And if you want to find here, then what will happen? The resistance is 10 ohm. We have found the voltage here by voltmeter, and here the resistance is 10 ohm. So voltage V2 will be I into R2. I is again 3 and R2 here is 10 ohm. So it is 30 volt. How much voltage is spent here? 60 volt. This is V1. And here these two give us 10 ohm. How much voltage is spent here? It is 30 volt. And here it is V1 60 volt. So these two are in parallel. How much will be the voltage? 30 volt, 30 volt, because they are in parallel. Okay. So in this way we have to find the current passing through. This is 30 volt, and we have to find the current passing through 20 ohm resistor here. So the total current is 3 amperes. 3 amperes current is coming, and these two are 20. So 1.5 ampere current will go here and 1.5 ampere current will go here. Out of that 1.5 will be divided, and again it will become 3 amperes and it will go through the circuit. So what will be the current through 20 amperes 20 ohm resistor? It will be 1.5 ampere. How can we solve? We can apply Ohm's law here. Okay, and that will be V is equal to I1 R1. And how much is the voltage here? Here voltage can be written as V2. So we will write V2 upon R1 is equal to I1, and voltage is 30 volt. Here both will have 30 volt because both are in parallel. In parallel combination, voltage remains the same. So it will be I1, and 3 by 2 is 1.5 ampere. This is I1. And without solving also we can find out the answer by using logic. Let us see the next question. The next question seems to be a very good one. Yes, it's very easy. Pause the video and note down the question. Now you have to try to solve it. Pause the video, try to solve it. If you can't solve, then move the video further. Calculate the equivalent resistance of the network. This also came in CBSE 2013 board exam. CBSE 2013. Let us hope that this question will be given completely. 5, 2, okay. So there is one 5 ohm resistor. Then it comes down. Here it is 2 ohm resistance. And then parallel combination is giving us 3 and 2. This is 3 ohm. This is also 3 ohm. They have given the name P here and the name Q here. They have given the name A. 3, 3 and 6. And here it is 6 ohm resistance. And this point is called point B. Find the equivalent resistance. Equivalent means equal between A and B. We have to find the equivalent resistance between points A and B. A and B के बीच में कितना resistance हो रहा है? तो this 3 ohm is in series with the 2 ohm resistance. We can solve it orally. 3 ohm and 2 ohm are in series, so that will give us 5 ohm and 2 ohm are in series. that will give us 7 ohms. And this 3 and 3, these 3 and 3 are in parallel, so that will give us 1.5. 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. 3 will give us 1.5. So 5 plus 2 7, and this 1.5 is 8.5. 8.5 plus 6 series will give us, the answer will be 14.5. I have given the answer. You have to try to solve it. You will write it down completely and you will solve it. And if possible, send the solution to me on WhatsApp. The next question. Now I will give a question from my own. It's a very famous question. I will give the question from my own. From my own means I have read in a book, and that question may be asked for 5 marks. I am going to wipe it off or let it remain there. See, if two resistors, this may be asked for 5 marks. If two resistors are connected in series, they give 45 ohm resistance, 45 ohm resultant resistance. And if the same two resistors are connected in parallel, they give 10 ohm. Find the value of each resistor. Find the value of each resistance. So if they are connected in series like this, let the name R1 and R2 be given to them. If R1 and R2 are connected in series, they give 45 ohm. And what is 45 ohm? RS is 45 ohm. And what is the formula for series combination? RS is equal to R1 plus R2. And how much is RS? This is it. R1 plus R2 is equal to 45 ohm if they are connected in series. And if the same two resistors are connected in parallel like this, this is R1, we don't know the value, and this is R2. So they give us, let us solve. If these two are connected in parallel, what will be the solution? It will be 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. So if they are connected in parallel, what do we get? Rp is equal to 10 ohms. They give 10 ohm resistance. So here it will be 1 upon 10. Rp is 10 because when they are connected in parallel, what do we get? 10 ohm resistance. And you know, when resistors are always connected, when resistors are connected in parallel, the total resistance decreases. It is 10, and when they are connected in series, the total resistance always increases. So it will be 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Now it is 1 by 10 is equal to cross multiplication R2 ones are R2 plus R1 ones are R1 upon R1 into R2. This will it be R1, R2, R1 and R1 into R2. Now let us solve it here, or let us write one step here. It will be R2 plus R1 means R1 plus R2. How much is it? 45 ohms. And this is R1 into R2. Understood? This is R2 plus R1. R1 plus R2 is already given to be 45 ohm because when resistors are connected in series, the total resistance is always their sum. Now see, 1 by 10 is equal to 45 upon if it is R1 plus R2 is 45, we can write R2 is equal to 45 minus R1. We can put R1, we can move R1 to the left hand side and it will become R2 is equal to 45 minus R1. So here I will write R2, this is R1 into, what is the value of R2? 45 minus R1. Now let us solve. 1 by 10 is equal to 45 upon R1 into 45, 45 R1 minus R1 into R1, R1 square. Let us cross multiply them. So it will become 45 R1 minus R1 square is equal to 10 into 45. So let us write minus R1 square plus 45 R1 is equal to 450. Multiply both sides by minus sign. It will become R1 square minus 45 R1 is equal to minus 450. And that will become R1 square minus 45 R1 plus 450 is equal to 0. Don't you think that it has become a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Then find the factors. So what is the equation? R1 square minus 45 R1 plus 450 is equal to 0. I hope that you have solved such questions in mathematics, quadratic equations. Splitting the middle term it is also called. You may call it splitting the middle term. So I can write it like this. R1 square minus, I hope you have studied it in mathematics. If not, then just copy down. You will be studying later then. Minus 45 R1 can be written as minus 20 R1. Or I can write minus 30 R1 minus 15 R1 plus 450. Why have I written it like this? Minus 30 R1 minus 15 R1. Because if we add these two, what will it become? Minus 30 minus 15 will be minus 45. And if you multiply them, minus 30 into minus 15 will give us 450. Okay. I think you write like this in mathematics. Minus 30 minus 15. If you multiply them, you get 450. And if you add them, you get minus 45 is equal to 0. Now it will, R1 will be taken common. In brackets it will be R1 minus 30. These two and this two will be paired up. R1 minus 30 minus 15 will be outside. It will be R1 minus 30 is equal to 0. So that will be R1 minus 30, R1 minus 15 is equal to 0. So we can say R1 minus 30 is equal to 0 or R1 minus 15 is equal to 0. So R1 may be 30 ohm or R1 may be 15 ohm. So we will write, if R1 is equal to 30 ohm, then R2 will be 15 ohm. And if R1 is 15 ohm, then R2 will be 30 ohms. R2 will be 30 ohms. One will be 30 ohms and the other will be 15 ohms. This is sure. So such a question may be asked for 5 marks. And I will give you a question for homework. If two resistors are connected in series, their resultant resistance is 100 ohms, and if the same two resistors if the same two resistors are connected in parallel, their resultant is 21 ohms. Find the value of each resistance. Now you have to solve and find out the answer. Okay, you will solve and take a snap of the take a snap of the solution and send it to me on WhatsApp. Alright, chalo. Have a nice day. We will stop here.